Have you exercised before and felt like it just didn't really work? Like you walked for 5 days during the week and maybe you felt like you had more energy, but nothing really changed on the scale or with your body or in your clothes? I've been a personal trainer for 20 years and I can't tell you how many times I work with people who do the same exercises over and over again expecting different results. That is the definition of insanity. So when it comes to exercise, there actually is a science to exercise on all levels. And there are a lot of myths also with exercise about things that people think, like for instance, that the best way to burn calories and burn fat is cardio. Wrong. In the Invisible Fitness Formula, we cover all of the most efficient ways for you to get smart exercise. In order for you to get long-lasting results with exercise and really change your body and increase your metabolism, you need to add certain things. You need to have tools to track what you're doing and where you're going. When your body adapts and plateaus, you need to change it to make sure that you continue to get results. So without smart exercise, you're probably wasting a lot of time. I invite you to check out the Invisible Fitness Formula. Today's show, how to build your own home gym. Make sure you also have a furry friend with you to exercise. It's always more fun to have some attention on the floor. So some of the things that you need to build your own home gym are really not that much. I probably have more than you would actually need to start your own home gym. I work with a lot of clients on Skype, over the phone, and in person, and we work out at home because I want to teach you how to build a program that you can do anywhere. If you're stuck because you think you need to go to the gym or you think that there's certain machines that you have to use, then that's a deterrent when you don't have that available to you. So the first thing to have in your home gym would obviously be a mat. Now this is a yoga mat. It has a little bit of a thickness to it. It's padded a little bit, but there are some that are even thicker. And you can get a nice thick pad if you're sensitive to hardwood floors or you feel like your knees or your joints could use the extra padding. There's really no right or wrong to the mat, so get it as thick as you're comfortable with. So first step would be the mat. Second step would actually be to get a bag of tubing. This is one of my favorite things to have all clients get because it can travel with you. I mean, it really literally probably weighs 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, and it fits in your suitcase, and it can fit in a backpack, and you can take it when you travel, and it's literally a gym in a bag. You can do all kinds of exercises for your upper body, your lower body, when you understand how to do the exercises. The most important part of the bag of tubing that you want to make sure you have is a doorstop. If you're outside with a piece of tubing with 2 handles, you can step on it, you can wrap it around a tree, and that's what's going to secure the tubing for you. But when you're in a hotel room, and even when you want to get other muscle groups that you're not going to be able to get in that position, you want to make sure you have a doorstop that you can change up the exercise and hit different muscle groups from different positions. Now this bag of tubing comes with 3 different variations of strength of tubing. And you can tell by the thickness which one is the strongest and which one is the lightest. We've got the red, which is the thinnest, so that's going to be the lightest in resistance. We've got the blue and then the green. Now on these particular pieces of tubing, it gives you a number. Just know that's a guesstimate. It's not, you can't really compare elastic plastic resistance that doesn't have anything to do with gravity with a weight that's based in gravity. So just know that they're not exact sciences and you're just sort of guesstimating. This just indicates this is less than this one. Now, this tubing set also comes with detachable handles, which I really like because there are some times where you want to use a piece of tubing, use just the piece of tubing and 2 handles, or double it up and use 1 handle for a certain exercise. So really, probably the second most important or even most important piece of your home gym because it travels with you. Yoga mat, not so much. Third piece of equipment you want to make sure you have in your home gym is a ball. A ball is a great way to add instability to your workouts, to make them harder, to work on balance, and to elevate you from the floor. I'll show you a lot of exercises for both upper body, lower body, and of course, core. So you want to make sure you have a ball. The fourth next important piece of equipment would be some kind of ankle weights. Now these are made by Reebok and they're adjustable. I can zip this open and I can take out the weights. These are 5-pound adjustable weights. I'd recommend at least 5 pounds adjustable for all women, and if men are working out with you and you're building this home gym for both you and your husband, or if there's 2 men, get 10-pound adjustable weights. And if you're a more advanced exerciser, regardless if you're male or female, get 10-pound adjustable ankle weights, because you can use these not only on your ankles but also on your wrists. So we can supplement adding more resistance to different things without having to buy a whole big piece of equipment. The 5th piece of equipment that I recommend for a home gym are free weights. Now, there are multiple sets of free weights. These are obviously freestanding free weights. I bought them separately, and these are 5 pounds. Now, it can get kind of crowded if you have a small area in which you're working out and you keep buying individual weights like this. You buy 5 pounds and 8 pounds and 10 pounds and 12 pounds and 15 pounds and so on, right? So if you're serious about building your home gym, the number 1 piece of equipment that I would recommend would be the Bowflex Dial-A-Weight. It's a little rack, plastic rack with 2 handles and then plates, and you can dial the weight that you want, and it goes from 5 pounds to 50. So then you just have 2 handles and 2 weights, and you don't have to buy all these weights and try to find a rack, and they just take up space. They're a little expensive, but they're worth it and they last. They're really good quality. If the Dial-A-Weights are a little too expensive and you don't really care, you can also use power blocks. I have here one power block. I didn't pull them both in here. And these again would be for more men or women that are competing or are really strong and really want to build up a lot of muscle. Small weights don't equal small muscle, and big weight equals big muscle. Regardless of your program, you're going to need to keep increasing the intensity in order for you to get stronger or build more muscle and increase your metabolism, maybe to lose weight. So don't be afraid of the big weights, ladies, and buy just 3 and 5 and 2 pounds. If you are serious about really working out and maintaining your body, invest in either something like a power block, something like the Bowflex Dial-A-Weight, or there's another version called the Reebok Speed Pack, and it's a little smaller than the Bowflex weights, and they're 2 handles, and you have 2.5 pounds, 5, 7.5, 10, and 12.5. So it gives you 5 different variations of resistance with just 2 handles, and it's about this big. So those top 5 pieces of equipment would really be enough to get you started and last you quite a long time. There's all kinds of other pieces of equipment that would be great additions to your workout as you progress and get stronger and need to increase your workout. One of them would be a body blade. Bruce Hymanson was the founder and creator of the body blade. It offers really cool oscillating resistance for a whole bunch of different exercises, so look him up, bodyblade.com. You can also use a BOSU. It's like a half ball, and it's another great way to do leg exercises, some upper body exercises, some core exercises. It adds a whole nother element of instability, different than the ball, and it's actually even harder on some exercises. So having a BOSU would be another great opportunity. You don't have to have it, but it's in the progression as you get stronger. And the last thing that I would recommend for a home gym, for resistance training reasons or for using it to utilize different leg exercises, would be a step, like a traditional Reebok step with risers on it. And I'll show you later on in the show how to use that for people that have knee concerns or want to get some strength training in a different way that might be a little safer than doing it on a big machine. So hopefully now you're not intimidated and you realize that you can get a great workout at home, and that some of the stuff even travels with you. So there's really no reason to get your workout in except that you don't know what to do. And in that case, reach out and get some help. You're welcome to just continue following Movement Mondays. I'm going to start building programs for you, but if you need a little more extra help, make sure to reach out to someone like me or a certified personal trainer or even a physical therapist to help build you a more specific program so that you can get the results you're looking for. Did you learn something? You want to learn more right now? Come on over to fit2love.tv and check out our Movement Mondays.